I'm Jason Enders. We're here at RE Suspension, and we do racing suspension for a lot of different genres of racing, from asphalt, circle track, dirt, pretty much anything with four wheels, and if you race it, we tune suspension for it. I spent most of my childhood working with my dad on whatever race team he was with at the time. Eventually, like a lot of kids in the sport, I followed my dad's footsteps, and I went and got my own jobs at different race teams and going on the road and crew chiefing, car chiefing. I changed tires for a lot of years. And 1998, 99, I was getting kind of fed up with the sport. Like I'd caught myself not wanting to be in the mix of NASCAR. I was losing heart in it. So I was trying to think of a way. It's like, how do I still be in racing and not be in racing? Olean's was trying to break into NASCAR, and my dad was one of the first guys to bolt their shocks on race cars. So they were at our shop almost every week, helping us tune, the next shock package for the next week, and I took an interest into it. When I figured out, it's like, how do I stay in racing but not be at the racetrack every weekend and, do that? It's like, I can grow a business out of tuning shocks for these guys. I went to Kurt Rohrig, said, hey man, I've got this idea. And I was a 27-year-old kid, and he believed in me. So Kurt helped me put this business together, and 6 months later we were up and running, and this business has grown ever since. When we started the company, I needed my dad's help because I had no clue how to run a business. Like I knew what I was doing, and I knew how to make race cars fast, but I had no idea how to run a business. So Dad came over to help. A couple years later, my sister was in between jobs, so I hired my sister. It's like, well, hey, come over, help me do books, do the invoicing, help me do some of this stuff until you find something, and she's still here. Family's either a blessing or a curse, and I'm really blessed because I've worked with my dad since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, and don't get me wrong, we have our days, we have our moments, but I can't imagine not working with my dad. So it's the family part of it's cool. You can always trust family. The cool thing about racing is it is a non-stop moving target. You cannot rest on your laurels. If you're a hero today, tomorrow there's 100 people right behind you gunning for that position. So you've got to stay on top of it. What does racing do for me? The competition. I've been a competitive person my whole life. I was a competitive kid. I'm not a very good loser. I don't like to lose. That's what it is. We're not getting up every day making widgets and seeing how many we can sell. It's more than that. You've got to find the edge. My favorite racing moment. I'll tell you, one that stands out for me that I hold to my heart and I can replay in my head to the T is our first win. And when I say our family, my dad, me, and I think my sister was there. Our first NASCAR win was in the Busch Series at Hickory Motor Speedway. That was our first win, and I can remember everything about the race and when we won and everything that happened after, and that was a pretty big moment. I've got our victory lane picture, blown up, hanging out in my garage. That meant a lot because it took a lot of work and a lot of races to get to that point. What I love about PRI is it puts everybody in my industry under one roof, and we can all talk hardcore business for 3 or 4 days out of the year. We're all under the same roof, and everybody's showing everything that they've worked on all year, and here's our new products. And that's what I love about PRI, is putting a bunch of great minds together under one roof. So to find out more about RE Suspension, you can go to our website at www.resuspension.com and follow us on Instagram and Facebook at RE Suspension. I am Jason Enders, and I am PRI.